Everyone loves a paranormal mystery, but have you ever seen a real ghost caught on camera? Real ghost videos have been going viral since the early days of the internet, despite all the debunked claims. Let's take a look at a few of the following videos. This is a horrifying scene captured by a surveillance camera. The man said that he encountered a ghost on the road, so he checked the camera and pointed out the approximate location. Just as the motorcycle came over, a white figure flashed and disappeared. The man got out of the bike to see what it was. Suddenly, a man in white appeared from the side. The man was so scared that he dropped the motorcycle and ran away. And what you see now might scare you. The author of these footage was in the forest. Everything was going well, but until he had to hide from this creature. A huge thing came out from behind the tree. We could see its limbs, black skin that looked very unnatural outlines, with a humanoid shape, but it was very thin, like a skeleton. What kind of creature do you think it is? A creepy video recently appeared on TikTok, uploaded by an unknown user. The video captures this scary ghost, clearly visible through the camera lens. This is a terrifying scene that happened abroad. On a rainy day, a man held a camera and filmed the moment when lightning struck. The man's camera was facing the roof in front of him. After a few lightning strikes, an incredible scene appeared. When a lightning strikes, a blurry figure appears on the roof, standing on the roof. Through slow motion, we can clearly see that a lightning strike passes through the blurry figure. What's going on? Is someone going through a catastrophe? This is a terrifying picture taken by a foreign explorer of an abandoned house with his mobile phone. When he explored an abandoned church at night, the dim church was surrounded by darkness. He carefully checked with a flashlight and saw all kinds of debris piled on the ground. He walked into the church and suddenly heard an unknown roar behind him. The man immediately turned around to check, but he didn't find anyone there. He continued to check other parts of the church. At this time, the man vaguely heard a sound like a woman crying, so he walked in the direction of the sound and finally came to the lobby. The man looked around from right to left. At this time, the man suddenly found that there was a female ghost staring at him. This female ghost wearing a headscarf was pale and bloodless. The man screamed in fear when he saw him and immediately left the church. Friends, do you know what this is? Break in the attic in the video, a young girl claims that she had encountered something real, scary, or story in her house that night. She was preparing to meet up with friends, and she heard strange noises in the attic. Of course, she went to check it out. Before doing so, she turned on the camera on her smartphone, and this is what she managed to film. The girl was so scared that she probably even put the larvae aside before running away. She left the house and reported the murder to the police, but she has never been able to find the murderer and can't help but wonder if it was a person after all. Some viewers are sure that it was a rake or even a skinhead, so what she was doing there at the time and where she finally disappeared can only be guessed. Friendly reminder. Be careful if you are timid. An outdoor adventurer took a photo of a broken shoe at a mass grave. The broken shoe was wearing a white shirt and had no shadow. He just stood there looking at the photographer and then disappeared. The next day, the photographer got a serious illness and turned into a madman. Some people said that his soul was taken away. The photo was uploaded to the first page of the popular social network and aroused people's interest. The owner of the photo recalled how he rented a house to celebrate his birthday a few years ago. It was not until he looked at the photo again that he noticed something unusual and became dull. It was shared on the internet in the bright light in the dark, and a ghostly figure can be seen in the image. Some people who have seen the photo think that the figure is like a woman with something in her hands. If you look closely, you can see that the figure is transparent, and the shadowy outline combined with the black color is like a cartoon at night, which brings anxiety to the photo. Many people who have seen the photo have an interesting idea, that he could be a ghost captured by the camera or a montage. What do you think? Check out this chilling video that was uploaded by an unknown person on social media. In the footage, a man is riding a bike late at night, and in the back seat, there's someone with no head riding along with him, yet the rider doesn't seem to notice. What are your thoughts on this creepy scene? Let me know in the comments. In this video, when the girl starts telling her subscribers about her position in the relationship, she seems to be filming something very strange with her camera. Take a closer look at a very scary, nervous figure. A professional girl is also checking the bedroom, where the alleged figure obviously goes. No one is there. We then asked the guy if she saw anything in the room. She replied that no, she didn't. If you pay attention to the video being filmed, you can see the mysterious figure with dark hair and a rather ghostly pale complexion. On the internet, her video has become a figure of over 2 million views. But as often happens with similar videos, it is probably staged and is meant to get as many views as possible. So does this video really show a ghost? Unfortunately, at the moment, we just don't know. This video was shot in a mental hospital in Russia. It shows a man sitting quietly in bed. But things quickly change. He starts shaking in his bed. The next moment, he stands up and seems half possessed. He grabs the bed rails tightly and rocks the bed back and forth. Then he strips naked and cowers in a corner like a tortured person. The scariest part is that he seems to float. Is this hospital haunted? Is this man possessed? It's either one or both.